Hi everyone, hope you're doing well in quarantine. This is David Ireland with Magnetic Magazine, doing another quick review, and this time we've got the Audeze LCD XC headphones. This is the closed back model. There is also an open back model, and I'll get into that in a minute why it shows that, but let's look kind of, first of all, the construction. As you can see, this beautiful wood grain, hand polished. The aesthetics of these things are just incredible. You see somebody wearing these, you're immediately going to ask, what's going on? And these are an audiophile headphone or a high-end production headphone, and they are made for two types of people: for producers that really want to mix down and have an excellent mixing headphone, and for audiophiles that just want to listen to their music in the highest definition possible quality. And you will definitely notice that it's not your typical input. It's like a mini XLR, so it goes in there, and the plug-in is only a 1/4 inch. So the impedance on these things is low enough to where you could drive it with like an iPhone, but I don't think you'd want to listen to an iPhone on it. So this is really made for plugging into, your home hi-fi system or into something like the X6 for a mix down. So 1/4 inch input. Overall comfort factor here, as you can see, this is a metal across the top. They adjust pretty quickly. Session-wise, you're going to go for about an hour to an hour and a half with these before you start to kind of get hot. These are a leather ear cup, and they give you enough space to really get those that nice performance soundstage. But they do get hot, and you're going to have to give yourself a break. So you can I lasted like about an hour and a half. The reason I chose the closed back over the open back, a lot of studio guys will only use open back just because it gives them more, a wider sound. But they do a really good job with the closed back headphones. And if you're somebody that's going to be using these away from a studio or somewhere with any kind of ambient noise, you just don't want the bleed with an open back headphone. So the closed back works for me because I'm using these for a couple different reasons: to do mixes in my headphones and with my productions, and I'm also using them to enjoy music. So I use them with my vinyl setup, I use them with my HD player, I use them through a DAC, a lot of different functionalities for me with these headphones. They come in retail about $1,800. You can find them cheaper, but if you're gonna pay $1,800 to $1,500 for a pair of headphones, you really, really want to make sure you're getting the right ones. And I can safely say that you're making a good investment with the Audeze LCD XCs. And let's go into the type of amplification you have here, or type of headphone. This is a planar headphone. And without getting too geeky with it, essentially you're looking at a flat instead of a cone. So the flat has a quick response time. So the reason people pay the extra money for these is it's just such an accurate, tight sound that you're getting with the planars. And prior to this, I've never really had a lot of experience with planars. It really has been mostly with the Audeze brand, and I am in love. It's hard for me even to go back and listen to other headphones. So these are pretty much never leave my side. Not super portable, but again, that's really not what you're buying them for. So we've got a full review down below. We also caught up with the spokesperson for Audeze to kind of get into it and ask some questions about the company. It's a super exciting little brand, and they're always releasing something cool. They've got great in-ear models. They've got a lower price model called LCD1 that I also love and have tested, and I'll put a link to the review for that one too. So if you don't have a ton of cash and want to get something that's a portable mix down headphone, the LCD1 is a really, really great option, and it's, again, for $400. It's hard to beat. You're not going to get into the Audeze realm for much less than that on that for type of headphone. So a nice braided cable, and I'm going to have a nice stand for this soon. So that is the Audeze LCD XC headphone. Hope you enjoyed the quick overview. The full review is down below. Lots of links, and again, the question and answer session with Jaron from Audeze, who gave us some great insights to the company. So go out and test them. Try to get them. You'll be happy.
You're in the mix. You're in the mix with magneticmag.com. magneticmag.com.